The Middle East is once again standing at the edge of a historic transformation. The rising tensions between Iran and Israel could reshape the entire region for decades to come. The tensions between Iran and Israel quickly turned into a dangerous confrontation. Missiles, air defenses, and cyber attacks began shaping a new kind of modern warfare. As the conflict grows, regional powers like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Gulf nations are forced to rethink their strategies. This conflict is no longer just regional. Global powers like the United States, Russia, and China are watching closely. Experts warn that if tensions continue rising, the Middle East could face one of the biggest geopolitical conflicts of the 21st century. Instead of a direct war, many experts believe the conflict could spread through proxy groups across the Middle East. The Middle East controls a large portion of the world's oil. Any major conflict here could shake the global economy. One of the biggest fears is nuclear escalation. If nuclear capabilities enter the conflict, the consequences could be catastrophic. Modern wars are no longer fought only with soldiers. Drones, artificial intelligence, and cyber warfare are becoming powerful weapons. But beyond politics and power, millions of ordinary people may face the real consequences of this conflict. As tensions grow, countries across the Middle East may begin forming new military alliances to protect their interests. Future conflicts may not only happen on the battlefield but also in cyberspace, where invisible attacks can shut down entire countries. If the conflict spreads, global markets could face serious instability, affecting energy prices and economic growth worldwide. Diplomatic negotiations may become the only path to prevent a larger war and bring stability back to the region. The Middle East now stands at a crossroads. The decisions made today could shape the future of the region for generations. If tensions continue to rise, the conflict could expand into multiple countries, turning the region into a wider geopolitical battlefield. Diplomatic efforts from global organizations and powerful nations could play a crucial role in preventing further escalation. Modern military technology is transforming warfare. Advanced drones, missile defense systems, and AI are reshaping how wars are fought. The Middle East is a critical hub for global trade routes. Instability here could disrupt international supply chains. For millions of young people in the region, the future remains uncertain as political tensions shape the destiny of their nations. If the conflict continues to escalate, there is a real risk that more countries could become involved, turning tensions into a much larger war. International organizations may step in to mediate peace and reduce tensions before the situation becomes uncontrollable. Despite the tensions, many Middle Eastern nations are investing in technology, renewable energy, and economic transformation. The future may bring a completely new balance of power in the Middle East, reshaping alliances and regional influence. As the world watches closely, the decisions made in the coming years could define the future stability of the entire region. By 2030, the Middle East could transform into a region driven by technology, energy innovation, and powerful new alliances. Peace agreements and diplomacy could open a new chapter for the Middle East, bringing stability and economic growth. But if tensions remain unresolved, the region could continue facing cycles of conflict and instability. The future of the Middle East now depends on the choices made by leaders and nations in the coming years. The future of the Middle East is still being written. If you want to explore more stories about global conflicts and the future of our world, subscribe to this channel and share your thoughts in the comments.